One, and our topic is about globalization of religion. So, globalization of religion is a complex and multifaceted impact in religion which influence its spread, practices, and interaction with other global systems, leading to both increased religious diversity and potential tension among religion in the whole world. So, globalization affects religious practices and beliefs. First is we have the cultural exchange, increased access to diverse beliefs and reiteration of religious teachings.
Cultural exchange. So, cultural exchange in a religion refers to the sharing and interactions of religious beliefs, practices, and traditions across the different cultures and society. Throughout history, religious ideas and practices have been exchanged and influenced by the contact between different religious communities, often through trade, travel, migration, or imperialism. This exchange has been played a significant role in shaping the global religious landscapes and has been contributed to the evolution of religious beliefs and practices. Increased access to diverse beliefs, exposure to global religions. Through the internet, satellite, TV, and social media, people now have been access to a vast array of religious beliefs and practices from across the world. This exposure can lead to exchange and beliefs as individuals are exposed to a new religious ideas, leading some explore faiths outside their own traditions. Reinterpretations of religious teaching. Adapting to modern issues. As religious communities engage with globalized values like human rights, gender equality, and environmental sustainability, many are evaluating traditional teachings and practices to align with the contemporary concerns.
Religious difference and identity complex. Religious motivations in violent conflicts. Religious difference and identity conflict. Religious extremism often becomes a central drivers of a violent conflict, particularly when radical ideology use religious as a tool to justify violence against a perceived enemies. Groups like AI, Qaeda, ISIS, and other militant organizations use interpretations of religious teachings to legitimize acts of terror, often when the aim of establishing a political order based on their religious belief. Religious difference and identity conflict. Religious identity is deeply significant aspects of many individuals' lives, shaping their values and beliefs and way of life. In some cases, these identities become central to conflicts when groups feel their religions or way of life is threatened or marginalized. Conflicts between different religious groups often arise when there is competitions for resources, political power, or territory, with religion becoming a symbol of groups' collectivity, identity, and justifications for violation action. For instance, the Israeli-Palestine conflict has both territorial and religious dimensions, with Jerusalem being a holy city Jews, Muslims, and Christians. Religious symbolism and claims to sacred land have fueled the conflict and made it more intractable.
My topic is all about religion and global peace. There are four types of religion and global peace. First is the role of religious teaching in promoting peace. Second is reducing religious extremism. Third is religious leaders as peacemaker. And lastly is religious teaching on justice and equity. First is the role of religious teaching in promoting peace is nonviolence and compassion. Many of the world major religions advocate for nonviolence, ahimsa in Hinduism, Buddhism, and Jainism. Compassion, karuna in Buddhism, and forgiveness in Christianity, Islam, and other faiths. These core values can be powerful sources for promoting peace and resolving conflict.
And the second is religious leader as peacemaker. Religious leaders have been often taken active role in peace building, advocating for justice, forgiveness, and healing in conflict zones. Their moral authority and deep connection to their communities often enable them to mediate between opposing parties and promoting dialogue.
Reducing religious extremism. Religious extremism, where individuals or groups use religion to justify violence, is a significant challenge to global peace. However, religious leaders and communities are working counter this ideology by emphasizing peaceful interpretation of religious texts and promoting religious tolerance. Religious teaching on justice and equity. Many religious traditions emphasize the importance of social justice and equity as a foundational just principles for creating peace, addressing issues like poverty, discrimination, and inequality is seen as essential to fostering a peaceful society.
The role of media in globalization. So globalization is the process of interaction and integration among people, businesses, and governments worldwide. So media plays a crucial role in the process by connecting cultures, spreading information, and creating a global community. There are three main aspects of globalization influenced by media. So first, cultural globalization, creation of global village, and religious globalization. So cultural globalization. So cultural exchange, the media facilitates the exchange of cultural content between countries and regions. This includes the global reach of movies, television shows, music, and fashion, which allows people to experience and adapt elements from other cultures. So cultural globalization. So media allows cultural exchange by spreading movies, TV shows, music, and fashion across borders. So people can experience and adapt elements from different cultures. Second is news and information. So global news outlets like BBC, CCN, and Al Jazeera, along with internet-based platforms, bring news from all over the world into people's homes. So this foster greater understanding of diverse cultures, customs, and social issues, contributing to the idea of shared global community. So news platforms like BBC, CCN, and Al Jazeera provide global information helping people understanding different cultures and issues.
So I'm Engine Cadet Lua Tony Dugaduga and I'm going to talk about religious globalization and creation of global village. So first, religion globalization, religious broadcasting. Many religious organizations use television, radio, and internet platforms to spread their teachings globally. Social media and religion. Social media has become an important tool for the dissemination of religious ideas. YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter allow religious leaders and communities to connect with followers and spread religious messages. So a good example of religious globalization is the Vatican's use of media. The Pope's messages are broadcast on television, radio, and live stream online reaching millions worldwide. So the next one is creation of global village. Instant communication. Technologies such as mobile phones, internet, messaging, and video conferencing allow people from different countries and to communicate in real time. The internet has made information accessible to everyone, enabling them to learn about global events and issues through various platforms. So the media influence the global economy by encouraging internet trade and creating a cross-border consumer culture through online shopping platforms. So example of this is social media platforms like Twitter and TikTok also demonstrate the global village concept. For example, a viral trend or news story can spread worldwide within minutes, sparkling discussions among people from different cultures.
Religion has both united and divided a global village. It fosters a sense of belonging, shared values, and ethical guidance that connect people across cultures and nations. Interfaith dialogues, religions, humanitarian efforts, and spiritual communities have played a role in uniting diverse societies. However, religion has also been a source of
division, conflict, and exclusivity with differing beliefs, sometimes leading to intolerance or competition. Historically, religious differences have fueled wars, discriminations, and sectarian divides. In a truly interconnected world, that unifying power of religion depends on how it's practiced, whether it emphasizes compassion, mutual respect, and dialogue, or enforce divisions and exclusions.
Has helped create global networks that compare across borders that Catholic Church has access almost country, while Islam has the Ummah, a global community beyond national boundaries that networks foster identify solidarity among distant individuals. Promoting global peace and reconciliation, religion's teachings often emphasizes peace and regulations, encouraging followers to live in harmony with others. Many religions have play significant roles and resolving efforts.
So next is, does religion divide the global village? Religion can unite people, but it has often caused conflict and division. Differences in belief have contributed to major wars, from the Crusades to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict today. As religions spread, especially via media and missionaries, there's a risk of cultural imperialism, where one religion may overshadow local practice, harming indigenous cultural and causing resistance. In some areas, religion is used to promote nationalism and create exclusive national identities, often harming religious minorities. Hindu or Islamic nationalism may exclude non-believers, causing social tensions and divisions. The undermines the undermines global solidarity efforts. Religious intolerance like Islamophobia and anti-Semitism hinders global unity and causes exclusion and violence. Thank you.